Hello, and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome back to another Wingspan tournament game from the Collared Kingfisher Contention. This is, of course, our first Asia tournament on the Wingspan tournament scene. So, yeah, we're going to be playing a game here with all of the expansions. It's going to be in the Duet mode, so we're jumping in. We're going second in this game, so let's take a look at what we've got in the starting hand here. Okay, we've got some options, none that I'm particularly excited about. May have to be a case where we go with the common nightingale in the wetlands and do a little bit of digging. Let's take a look at the tray first of all. Okay, well, we've got some Asia birds, so green pheasant is potentially an interesting one, but I don't really want to give away food and eggs at the same time, so that may be a little bit tricky. Let's take a look, see what my boat's keeping. Okay, 3 birds over there, so maybe a little bit better than what we've got going. And yeah, bonus card's not great either. Probably let's go prairie manager there. But yeah, I think, as I say, it's going to be nightingale and doing some digging. Potentially, you know, spending some food to reset the tray and see what we can find. And just go from there. So let's lock that in. Let's lock that in. And yeah, this is kind of an open start, I guess, at this point. If we do get, you know, some good tucking birds to go along with this nightingale, could be very powerful, but it's all a bit up in the air until we can try and yeah, see if we can find some of those. So okay, you're playing Clarkscreeve immediately, using these duet spaces to your advantage. So I think we're gonna, as I say, get this nightingale down. I don't think, oh no, we can. You can't see it because it's under my head. There's one duet space we can take, beak pointing right, and we do get a freebie with that. So I think we're going to take that, and I guess we go off the top. Okay, well, Northern Gallic, not great, unfortunately. So yeah, I think we're, as I say, just gonna go digging, and I think we do spend food here. I think it is worth spending food to reset the tray, and obviously, you know, potentially get a bit of food back ourselves with the nightingale. So yeah, I think let's just do a little bit of that, and hopefully, yeah, with I say a little bit of digging, a little bit of tray resetting, we can hopefully get some good stuff. But yeah, imagine my opponent will do a little bit of digging as well. See what comes up. Okay, no, the plainly deserted. So I think that was the one that was in the tray that got picked up. So certainly not a bad bird. But yeah, let's reset this tray. And okay, well, I suppose that works. We'll take a yellowhammer for sure. Don't mind that, and I guess we'll take the woodpecker as well, and maybe look at playing that in the forest. So yeah, let's take a, do we take a seed? I might actually take a berry, because berries are the least useful food, and we could spend it here. So let's do that. So that was yeah, pretty good tray reset, gotta say. Yellowhammer in duet mode, which I don't have much experience with, so we're gonna see how this works. We're gonna see if this is gonna, yeah, give us a little bit more of a chance. Yeah, getting some more duet tokens down, of course, and maybe scoring extra points from that. So yeah, I'll probably go in and take cards again. I mean, I might want to play these a little bit earlier. There's kind of more of a rush, more urgency, I think, with duet mode now to actually get birds down, because you know, these bonus spaces, they're not going to hang around forever. So if you want them, you got to be quick. And I think they are really, really important to, yeah, go for those early on, get some extra food and potentially some extra eggs. But you're drawing, and ready shell duck is quite nice. I do like that. So I may need to go for that. And yeah, I think maybe, I wonder if I take the owl as well, just for some, yeah, forest brown power action. So let's think about it. 6 turns left, so I could take both of these. I would, of course, have to take food once, lay eggs once, but I could play potentially all of these birds, so depending, of course, on how the feeder wants to behave. So I guess let's do that, and yeah, maybe take a rat for the owl. Go from there. Okay, now mandarin ducks come up, which is, yeah, kind of similar to the shell duck, but I think we will, yeah, stick with this. So I say probably we'll do owl first, try and see. I suppose we can't can't get a bonus space with the owl. Maybe... maybe we can be a bit more clever about this. Okay, Willy Wagtail has been left, which I've got to say is a little bit tempting. But I think I'm going to leave it. But yeah, I'm wondering if we play the woodpecker, we could take this space and get a free food. And I'm thinking maybe pick the yellowhammer on one of these. I mean, any of these 3 spaces it hits in the grasslands. So we can get the egg and then play the barred owl before we take food. And then, yeah, could we do food? We'd have to sacrifice the gannet, but I'm probably okay doing that because I don't think I'm going to really look at playing that. So yeah, I think we go with that plan. So let's indeed do this woodpecker as they get the free food that we want. So we want a seed because we're going to need that for the shelduck. So let's do that. See what we got on the bonus card. Ecologist is a great find, so we'll take that. That's going to synergize nicely with the yellowhammer. And yeah, we've got something good going. We've from a very uncertain start, and got to be honest, thought this is going to be a wetlands game, but yeah, once yellowhammer comes up, you kind of have to go yellowhammer. So we'll be doing that and seeing, yeah, where it can take us. So I think we'll do yellowhammer here. We'll take the free egg, play the barred owl, and take some food, and we're going to be good to go. So yeah, let's go seed. I'll keep the nectar and put it in the wetlands for the shelduck. So let's say we could take one of these bonus spaces. I think I want to take this one because it does work with the last end of round goal. And so we get a bit of a double benefit there, and that last end of round goal is worth the most points, so we should in theory prioritize that the most. So let's go with that. And yeah, as I say, we'll do barred owl, we'll do eggs, we'll take food, and then with the yellowhammer we can play the shelduck, and this is going to be good. This is going to help support our card access, which at the moment isn't great, but we're going to be looking at 5 cards. We can keep the best of those and also get a tuck at the same time, so that's going to be a nice little combo for us. But let's do this barred owl, so get that down in the forest. And yeah, no bonus space here, but we can, I think, take this one because it does connect in with our existing space. And maybe we try and put the ruddy shelduck on one of these 3, and we can try and, yeah, make a bit of a path there to connect our spaces together. So we'll see how my opponent's getting on. Not really much board development here, but been grabbing some food, laying some eggs. So probably going to see, yeah, another bird go into either the forest or the wetlands. I'd imagine it's the wetlands trying to go for the center round goal, but just depends, I guess, what's been found from this a little bit of digging that's taken place. So yeah, we'll see what's going to go down there. But I think we know what we're going to be doing here, as I say, with our yellowhammer, and hopefully setting ourselves up for longer term success in this game. As I say, we're going to have good card access now. We're going to, I think, have good food access between the nightingale and this forest that we have pushed out. It's just going to be a case of finding the big point birds and playing them. So okay, it is Mandarin duck going down, so we are seeing wetlands action going on. We will lay some eggs. I doubt my opponent is going to take food here, but I'd like to give them the opportunity so that we get a better tray or bird feeder than that. But I think regardless, we'll take 2 food, reset by 3 in the gannet, because I don't think really that's going to be a bird I looked playing. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, I suppose if we got a fish, yeah, well, we could actually take this bonus space, and that might be worth doing with the fish there. Oh, now common golden eye's going down. Whoa, that's a great find here with all these cavity nests. So that is going to be one to watch out for. Very, very powerful synergy here. Nice play. So yeah, okay, well, we're not gonna win the center round goal, but that's fine. So let's get rid of the gannet, and there we go. Get some more nectar. Can we get a point here? We cannot. But yeah, we got some options here, as I say. I think with this ready shelduck, we may be able to prioritize. Yeah, because now my opponent clearly trying to block me off here. So there's sort of some mind games of, do I go for the bonus space or do I try and do some blocking myself? And it's going to be very tempting, I think, to take this space try and connect through. And yeah, just cut my opponent away just by making a long line through the middle of the duet board. So that might be our approach here. But it does depend, yeah, a little bit, of course, on what we can find. But I suppose actually, yeah, we're going to get something from this Mandarin duck as well. So turkey vulture, not the best bird, but it's free, so we may look at doing that. But I think, yeah, for now, let's do the shell duck, get you down. And yeah, as I say, I think we're going to take this space, and then hopefully, you know, we get a fish to go here, or maybe we can do a worm and we can connect through this way. I think that's going to work best for us. So let's do that. And yeah, now we can use the shell duck and see what we're going to get here from this bird. Ooh. Okay, we've got some lovely options here. I mean, noisy miner. That's an appealing one when eggs are a bit of an issue. I think I may have to go with that. I mean, it's going to be tempting, I say, to go with the egret just to play with the fish, but otherwise not a great bird. So I think I'm going to go noisy miner here. I think that's, yeah, worth prioritizing. Just as I say, to help the egg axis. So I guess we can just tuck any of these. It's not going to matter too much. So take the point. Do of course lose the end around goal, but it means we get to go first. So we are going to get first dibs on the bird feeder. And okay, lots of nectar there. Do I want that black stalk? Again, kind of an interesting one. I might leave it. I might leave it and come back. So let's for now take some food. Grab some nectar, hopefully. Get some success here. Very nice. And yeah, I think what we'll do... is take cards. Spend a nectar to do so. Or maybe even not spend a nectar to do so. But certainly take some cards. We're not going to want to spend the egg because I want to get the noisy miner in. You're gaining food, yeah. I wonder if you are going to try and take this spot with the fish, because that does feel quite pressing. Let's draw. I'm going to go off the top first of all. Okay, mockingbird. That's definitely not bad, but I say this black stalk I think is quite interesting for a little bit more egg access. So I think I'm going to go for that. And yeah, I guess we'll give out maybe a rat. Yeah, I'll give out a rat here. Or actually, maybe what I could do. So you always got to think about the least useful food, but yeah, we'll do a rat. Okay, stubble quail. That's potentially a nice one. But yeah, I'm thinking we could do the black stalk, just to try and get the duet space while it's still there. And I suppose actually the noisy miner, that's less than 50, so we could take this space as well. We could just completely build a wall down the middle of the duet board. I honestly don't think that's a terrible idea here. Yeah, you're drawing, so you're not playing stuff. I think let's do that. I mean, the thing is, we're going to have to lay eggs at some point, so I don't mind that much if I play the black stalk and then have to lay eggs before the miner. It feels unlikely that I'd get a brown power bird in the grasses before being able to go and leg. So I think we do this. So we go nectar rat. So take away the egg and claim this fish spot in the middle. So we're sort of sacrificing this end of round goal, but my opponent's not looking great for that one either. So yeah, this could be one where, you know, we lose the battle, but we win the war on this duet map by getting a large group of tokens all connected together. So we'll see how this plays out in terms of dynamics there. But have you taken the spot I wanted? No, with the lorikeet. Okay, so that less than 50 is still there. We will, say, lay eggs. So yeah, what we're going to do here is we're going to play noisy miner. We're going to take food, and then I guess we're going to draw cards and just see what comes up. Hope that it's something good. Hopefully a wetland play, so that we can get some good synergy with this black stalk and get another egg. But yeah, it's just going to really depend what comes up. Oh, maybe now you took it with the flycatcher. Yeah, now you took it. So okay, well, we're still going to go with the noisy miner up here. And maybe now I take this spot and try and get this spot with the wetland play. So yeah, that feels like the play to go with. So let's do that. And I'll say we're gonna take some food. We can always use the Nightingale as well on our last turn drawing cards, so that may well be the option that we go with. But lots of cavity nests going down here, lots of food access and lots of card access, and of course that GoldenEye. So this is a scary setup. I think this is actually better than what we've got going here, even with the Yellowhammer. So we're gonna have to watch out. But hopefully, yeah, we can get some good teal synergies here. We can get some good birds, you know, just doing some digging and play those with the Yellowhammer. So hopefully going to get some nectar here. We do indeed. So let's take that. Let's do our tuck. Hopefully Barred Owl. Very nice. Going to do some work for us. And yeah, we'll draw cards and, I say, kind of hope for a wetland bird. The thing is, we can always use this ready Shelduck. So we are actually going to be seeing another 5 cards even before we come to use the Yellowhammer. So that's going to help. That's just going to give, yeah, a bit more flexibility, a few more options. And it's going to be tempting. I might actually give out a nectar at the end here. I feel like my opponent's really good for food, and may not necessarily need that nectar. Certainly not as much as I do. So I think that way, just having 3 nectar, I guess it's just going to give ultimate flexibility. But I don't know. I might go a bit more conservative and just pick a normal food. But we'll see what we can find when we draw. So okay, maybe now I don't give out nectar with the collar dove going down. So yeah, this is a very, very powerful setup with lots of food. Now a way to turn that into points. So definitely got to watch out there. But let's, yeah, I say just go and draw some cards. Okay, Australian Shelduck, we may go with that. Morning Dove as well. That's kind of not a terrible option. And actually, that does have the platform nest that we need for that wetland space. So I might actually go with that and therefore spend the nectar here just to draw again. Okay, Wild Turkey, that's a good find. And yeah, I think in this case then we'll take... I don't know, what do we want to take? I think I do have to give out food here, even if it's worth a point for my opponent, because we're struggling in that regard somewhat. So yeah, I guess let's go. If I want to play this turkey, let's take a seed. So okay, as I say, I think we'll do Shelduck first regardless, and we'll see if we get a better option. But otherwise, I think when we play Morning Dove, we just caused a little bit of chaos where we can on this duet map. Try and cut our opponent off. And yeah, I mean, Morning Dove, it's not going to be a bad play because we are going to have to draw some cards. You know, we've got this Noisy Miner that needs some tucks, so still early enough in the game to get some good value out of this with the extra eggs as well. So you've played Flycatcher, very nice. Let's see what this Shelduck can get for us. Okay, more good options mean that Ibis would be a nice one. Likewise, Chipping Sparrow is kind of interesting here. If a little late. Yeah, I think we might go with the Ibis here, though, to be honest. I think that's going to be a good one to go in the grasslands here. And yeah, maybe get some good cards that have been discarded, or maybe, yeah, just get some tucks, get some more points, which we do kind of need in the grasslands at the moment. So yeah, I think feels like the priority to me. And yeah, let's just tuck. I think probably this Whistling Duck's not going to get played. So time to use Yellowhammer, play... say our Morning Dove, and take our Duet space. So very nice. We are going to lose the end of our goal, I'll say, but so be it. I think that's worthwhile doing. And we now get 2 eggs from the Blackstalk, so that's definitely synergized nicely. We're doing okay. We're doing okay, but I think my opponent's doing a lot better at the moment. So we've got our work cut out. We really need to find some big point birds, some nice bonus card birds. This turkey is going to be good, but I think we need, yeah, a little more support to go along with that if we are going to have a chance in this game. So we'll see how that plays out as we come into, yeah, the later stages of this game. But it's all teals. We've got 3 teals on each side, getting eggs, getting more cards, and getting points. So yeah, this is a strong setup, and those GoldenEye eggs are going to be really, really valuable as the rest of this game plays out. So I'm sure, yeah, much of this food is going to go on the dove. I suppose we are going to get another card from the Mandarin Duck, so I don't think we're going to see much good coming through from that. But, you know, cards are cards, and so we can tuck them on the miner. We can throw them either for more food in the forest or maybe for more eggs in the grass. And so we'll have to see what we get there. And all right, what are we going to get from this Mandarin Duck? A hooded crow that's basically worthless. So yeah, no surprises there. I say that's just going to be turned into some resources. And all right, into this next round, American Robin and Forest Owlet have both come up. Those are both interesting birds that I probably want to go and grab. So I think we're going to do that. And yeah, as I say, just see what else we can find. Kia. Wow. Okay. That's a really nice find. I may actually spend an egg here. I may actually spend an egg just to see more cards. So let's go ahead and yeah, do that. Okay, Mannequin. That's a nice find as well. Good for Prairie Manager, which we're not looking so hot on right now. Get the egg back, of course. And yeah, I think we use this. So let's go Berry. And I think we want to play this Robin pretty quickly here. I think there's still time to get usage out of that in the forest. So yeah, maybe we do Robin. Maybe we still do the Owlet. I don't know. That is going to be a tougher one to try and work out. But I think the tuck and draw here, yeah, that's going to have a lot of value. And yeah, it may just be big point birds in the grass. And so Mannequin, Turkey. Hoping I could get my hands on that long spur, but probably won't. It's the kind of bird I could see my opponent wanting to pick up. But yeah, otherwise we're just going to try and get the big pointers out and try and fill up, because Ecologist has got a high ceiling here, so we can definitely get some points there. But yeah, no long spur for us, as I say. Not massively surprised by that. But oh, Plains Wanderers now come up, so I do really want that, but I don't think I can afford another turn drawing cards right now. So we got to get on with playing, let's say, these birds. So I guess we take this space over here just because we may be able to connect in with that one. This space over here we definitely can't. So yeah, we'll go with that. And yeah, just as I say, use this for tuck and draw, get some more points, but get some more food as well, because we've got expensive birds and not great food access. So we're going to need every little bit of help we can for this. So probably, I don't know, 4 turns left. We're going to take food. I think take food, play Mannequin, lay eggs, and then we've got an open turn there to kind of see what we want to do with that. So maybe it's going to be taking more food. I think it just depends how much nectar we're able to get, because I may actually want to play this turkey with the Mannequin as well. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's take this food. And yeah, we're definitely also going to be tucking and drawing. I don't think any of these are what we want. That's definitely not what we want. So you can just get tucked straight away. Okay, Barred Owl is doing its job. So we're scoring points in this forest, which is good. And yeah, as I say, we've got some potentially interesting decisions on what to do here. So I think we do need to get, yeah, some birds down in this grassland. I think it's going to be good to keep hold of Kia if we can. That's normally a good last round play. Especially with Yellowhammer, play that last bird and you know exactly how much food you want to discard with that, because you just discard everything you don't need. And yeah, we certainly will have a little bit of spare food at that point. But right now, I don't really know. I don't really know how much that's going to be. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But this feels like quite straightforward for my opponent there. Probably, oh wow, more food in the woodpecker. But yeah, probably just going to take food and start playing those grass and birds. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to, yeah, I guess take food as well. Right now, more nectar would be good. And yeah, I think the shell duck can go. Main duck. Yeah, I think it's too late for you, unfortunately, so you can go. And yeah, I guess now what we do is we do, I don't know, maybe we do go with the ibis. I mean, I'm probably only going to lay eggs twice, so I'm not going to get loads of value out of this. But at the very least, it's a point. And best case scenario is we actually find something really, really good in the discard pile that we could, yeah, maybe look at playing later on in this game. So maybe I might play the Ibis and then play the mannequin with the yellow hammer, because I know this is going to be something that we are going to want to use. But I mean, I suppose there's always this end of round goal as well where, you know, do we want to get another forest bird in there? And so maybe forest owlet becomes interesting to us. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's the only forest bird that we'd really look at playing at this point. So let's, I guess, keep it flexible. Let's go, yeah, fish, nectar, nectar. And see how that goes. So let's clear off you. Oh, we do get a duet space as well. Ah, that's perfect. We could take this one and connect it with our other token down in that corner. So that works nicely for me. And yeah, I say the points are looking okay. The points are getting there. I'm just, I'm worried this is not going to be a good enough end game. So do feel like we're kind of 1 or 2 birds short of where I want to be right now. But who knows? With the shell duck, with our last turn drawing cards in the final round, and maybe this robin doing some tucking for us, we can find some good stuff here. But okay, what are you doing? Ah, Sri Lanka blue magpie. All right, I think we're definitely in trouble here because that's one of the best birds in Asia. So yeah, got to watch out there. That's going to be probably just, I mean, probably just take food now if you're my opponent for the rest of the game. And either tuck it on the dove or cash it with the magpie. So yeah, that's scary stuff. So okay, do we want to play this owlet then? We do have a space here that we could take with the worm. So maybe we go with that. And yeah, it is worth 4 extra points. It is worth 4 extra points. So I think we do have to do that. And yeah, I guess then we'll discard food. We'll discard a seed. To just get the extra point here. I mean, I don't know, maybe, yeah, I think I want to keep all these birds for now anyway. So let's do that. Let's see. I mean, we could actually play the turkey. Is that better than the owlet? That might actually be better. But do we have a space we can put the turkey? Do you have a beat pointing left? No. Okay, so I actually don't think the turkey can go down in the forest. So yeah, it will have to be owlet. I don't know, I'm just feeling like I probably have to discard a card rather than an egg here, or rather than a food here. I kind of don't want to discard any of these, so we'll just ditch the food. I think that's okay. See what you get here. Okay, I mean, Crested Pigeon does hit Prairie Manager, but yeah, I don't think that's what I really want here, so I'm going to tuck the Ibis. Take the point. I think we just got to gamble here because we're very much in trouble. We're very much up against a really, really strong board that, yeah, is worrying me a lot as we come into this end game. So we're going to need some big plays to compete with this. And that's going to take a little bit of gambling, as I say, off the deck as we come into the final round. But we do at least have, as I say, some of these teal powers. The shell duck and the stork are going to help. Yellowhammer playing more birds. We'll see what those can do for us here. So shell duck, what can you find? A Bell's Vireo. That might actually be a better play now than the owlet. And yeah, you could even take this platform nest space, which is amazing because it connects through and helps the last end around goal. So I think we go with that. And yeah, I mean, I don't really care what gets tucked here. Probably this, because I have no use for you. So you get tucked. We'll take, I guess, the black stork eggs, and then we'll take the yellowhammer play. Belsery up here, clear off the noisy miner. See what the bonus card is going to be as well. Ooh, viticulturalist, I think, is going to be the way to go here. I mean, the behavior is actually not bad either. We could totally get a second column there, but yeah, we're definitely hitting viticulturist with one or both of these. So that's a really good find. Thank you very much to you, Bell's Vireo. So yeah, 79 points now, and we are going to get a few off this end around goal. It's looking better, but I'm still so worried because, yeah, these teal pals over here as well. I say this collar dove magpie combo. You know, all that food in supply is just going to get turned into points, and that's a pretty, yeah, terrifying prospect to be up against. So we'll see how that's going to play out. And yeah, lots of nectar as well being spent. Lots of nectar going on this dove. That is going to be a challenge. But maybe, I don't know, maybe with this Kia, maybe we can do something with that. And yeah, get a bunch of nectar in the feeder, collect that, play this at the end, and have a great time. So that's certainly going to be the aim as we come here into this late game. But Mandarin Duck giving us yet more trash, so won't worry about that. But yeah, so we do get the tiling end around gone. This last one, this is going to be tough because there's not many nest spaces left. We'll see what we can do as yeah, we come into this end game. So not a great tray, but yeah, we're gonna, I say, draw once. I think probably gonna take food first of all. I want to try and get as much nectar as I can, but this this forest is just like resetting the feeder so much each turn. So yeah, I think I've just got to go, as I say, for this food while it's here. Get this nectar. Okay. So I think I'm going to take one berry, so that I do have berry seed in case I need to do the turkey. So let's take that one as a berry, and we can go nectar here. And yeah, I think we go cuckoo. Gets tucked. We see what we get here. Oh, pea warbler. That's not a bad option either. I think forest owlet. Yeah, you can go. We've got no space for you anymore. So yeah, that's an interesting option. I say probably not immediately better than the turkey. We are going to have some thinking to do in terms of which duet spaces we go for. And that might play into it a little bit because yeah, I may want this one with the warbler, and that gets an extra point versus the wild turkey, which does not. So yeah, we'll need to try and grab some worms if we are going to go with this, and that might dictate our approach a little bit as well, just kind of what availability of food we get. We have of course got this nightingale as well. I might actually wait to use that, but I don't know. I think that's my opponent probably just to take food and then play these grassland birds that we know are in hand. So we're going to see Longspur and Plains Wanderer coming into the game. But yeah, onto our turn now, and I don't know, maybe we do draw cards. Maybe I just play this mannequin. I'm probably going to want to draw cards before I lay eggs because I will have capacity to throw more cards there. So maybe let's just go and do that. I'm glad I did, because thank you, Puffin, for showing up. I've had a very good time. Do appreciate that. Okay, maybe now Puffin is the mannequin play. So maybe we play mannequin, and then we do Kia with the Yellowhammer, and then we do Puffin, which can take this space or this space in the wetlands. But I want to do that for this round actually. So maybe Kia, maybe we force down Kia. That might actually be the better play. We force down Kia with mannequin. I think I like that more. So you've already got like a bajillion nectar, so I don't care about giving you one more. This will just give us a little bit more flexibility, I think, on our end. So let's do that. Let's do that. And yeah, okay, I think we've got a plan here. So we're going to do mannequin. Mannequin, lay eggs, take food. And then the Yellowhammer play is going to be Puffin. And the mannequin play is going to be a Kia, which we're going to force because we're not going to be able to do a big nectar dump there. I think we're going to lose that nectar anyway, given that my opponent has 10. And I think that's all getting spent in the grasslands here. It's probably better to prioritize the nectar on Puffin and make sure that we get the nectar points there with that one. So yeah, we could do some damage in this end of round goal, because if my opponent is going to play those two ground nest birds, you can't take either of these. I can take one of them with the mannequin. I can take one of these with the Puffin. So I don't know. There's some interesting dynamics going on in this end game. that we've got to watch out for. But yeah, there goes the long spur. So that looked like a bonus space was used. But yeah, we have kind of picked up a few extra points here on this largest group. I think we should be able to get 12 at the very least. And maybe actually this Kia, can you go down here? No. I was hoping you could fit one of these, but never mind. But okay, let's do Puffin now. Let's do Puffin now. And see just what that's going to get for us in terms of a bonus card. So I guess let's clear off like this. I guess I want to take this space because it's the one that my opponent could use. And let's see what the bonus card's going to be. Oh, wow. Nest Box Builder, which we're about to max out by playing Mannequin. So that's one of the better ones we could have drawn. So we're looking okay. The only bonus card that we're not doing so hot on is Prairie Manager, but Ecologist we're going to get 8. Viticulturist we're going to get 7. And Nest Box Builder we're going to get 7. And yeah, I think this Kia is going to be the play. I think that is the one we're going to go with. So yeah, we're going to see quite a few bonus cards with that. Hopefully we're going to get some good ones. Or at least one good one. As I say, I think we are very much going to need it. But there goes Plains Wanderer. And yeah, I mean, what do you do on the last turn? Do you have another bird to play? You just take food again? You probably just take food again and really max out this blue magpie. So that's definitely scary. We've got to watch out for that. But yeah, let's go... I guess food, because we're looking for nectar, right? We're looking for at least one, well, precisely one nectar to do that. So yeah, now we can go, I guess any food here, really. It doesn't matter. So we'll take a worm. Yeah, we'll do, I guess, tuck and draw. Ooh. We can fill the board. We can fill the board. Excellent stuff. Okay, so yeah, now we do like that. Okay, that's worked out nicely. And yeah, we just go and lay eggs. So I say I probably could have played the mannequin to get the extra egg, but it's kind of actually working out better now because and it hits Prey Manager. That was probably the best bird we could have just drawn there. So thank you, Sister Cola, for coming up. So yeah, we'll lay eggs, and then the Yellowhammer play is going to be Sister Cola into Mannequin, and then the Mannequin play is going to be that Kia. So okay, East Imperial Eagle, bit of a flex late on, a little bit unnecessary. Did that go on a nest space? No. We're just gonna... Oh, no, don't play them. Getting too ahead of myself there. We're gonna lay eggs first. I guess spread them out in case we get Oologist. And yeah, I mean, I don't think this Ibis is going to get us anything good. No, we'll go with the tuck there. And yeah, I mean, I suppose we've even still got this shell duck in case that's going to be of any importance. But yeah, I think should be quite straightforward here. We're going to do our double play, and then that's going to play the Kia. So yeah, we're going to suddenly do really, really well on all of these bonus cards. And a full board out of nowhere. I was not expecting that in this game here. So yeah, onto my opponent for these teals. I'll say not what you want to see. What is that? 12 food in supply, and it's all going to turn to points. And of course the Golden Knight eggs. So it's all been about the teals here, not loads of strong, point scoring brown powers, but it's just about using those brown powers to support and supplement the teals here. And yeah, East Imperial Eagle, I mean, how you found that with that wetlands, I'll never know. Maybe it was the Mandarin Duck, which, yeah, obviously seeing lots of cards is helpful. But yeah, we're not going to get anything too useful off this. But we, yeah, frankly don't need it because I think we've got our plan in order here. So yeah, just need to do our teals, then cross our fingers when it comes to the yellow power. So one luck. Thanks for that. Honestly, could have been useful for Prairie Manager if we didn't already need that. But okay, let's see what the Shelduck can do. All right, fine. I mean, in another universe, House Crow could be useful. Not here though. we'll just take the point. We'll take our, yeah, Stork eggs. And it's Yellowhammer time. So it's going to be Sister Cola with the worm. And then you're going to play... we're going to take the nest types. Oh, actually, can we? Oh, I think we can connect down in here even. I wasn't prepared for that, so that's worked out. That's worked out even better. So yeah, we can take this space. We can then play Mannequin with a Nectar, and we could take the space next to it because it's a beak pointing right. And we're going to get a filled board, and we're going to get 15 contiguous tokens. So that, at the very least, is worth some style points, I think. And we win that last end of round goal, so 5 points there. Very nice. Onto our yellow power. And yeah, Mannequin is going to play this Kia. I say we are going to take this bonus card gamble. I think we kind of need to. We're going to get this yeah, duet space in the corner and see what we get on this bonus card. Okay. Small clutch specialist. Painfully close. Can we get something better off the other two? Yes, we can. Above and beyond on a bird band of 7 points. So excellent find. We've definitely found some good bonus cards. And if we're going to have a chance in this game, then those bonus cards are really what is going to help us here. But yeah, struggling the nectars. Grasslands, we had no chance, but we did capitalize in the wetlands to get a few points there. We'll see what this is going to do with the scores. I genuinely don't know what the score is going to be. It's going to be a lot of cashes for my opponent. And that's scary. But we had some good bonus cards. Looks like they did as well, 17 points, but we doubled that with 34. End of round goals pretty even. Eggs, we had quite a few more, but yeah, the food or cards, that's where my opponent's looking good. But only 15, so we are kind of still in this with a few tucks as well. The nectars are close. The duet tokens are close as well. Oh, it's a tie. It is a tie. 147 apiece. I cannot believe that. Wow, what a game. What a game. Yeah, I did not see that coming. So let's take a final look at our board. What a beautiful board it is as well. Completely filled. And yeah, decent bonus cards. As I say, so nice to be able to max out Pro, or not max it out, at least hit Pro Manager at the end. And yeah, score so well. And Kia saving us. That Birdbander did enough to get us the tie there. So let's take a look at my opponent's bonus cards. Okay, Dark Special is very good. Grassland Ranger not so good, but maxed out Forester. So yeah, looking really good there. But I say this board is terrifying. This blue Magpie, all these teals, looking really good. And the full Grasslands, lots of bonus cards as well. But we were able to match it the late game. I don't know how we got to 147 there, but yeah, doing well on these bonus cards, using the teals, using the yellows, and doing well on this duet map. I'm going to pat myself on the back there. I think we did a good job splitting our opponent up and getting a connected group of 15 to squeeze out the extra points there. So it's a draw, but I will 100% take it. And one entertaining game that was. So hopefully you enjoyed watching it. And yeah, we've got a few more games still in this group stage of this tournament. If you want to see those, do hit subscribe, make sure you're following along, and I very much look forward to seeing you in another video very, very soon. Hello and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome back to another Wingspan tournament game here from the Collared Kingfisher. I can't remember the name of the tournament.